Hey guys, Jon Youshaei here, and like many of you, I finished watching The Last Dance, the documentary about Michael Jordan, and I wanted to talk about this moment that I just couldn't believe, and I don't think enough people are talking about it. You see, it was this moment where Michael Jordan talked about signing his first shoe deal with Nike after initially wanting to go with Adidas. So in this video, we're going to talk about how Nike stole Michael Jordan from Adidas, how Under Armour then used those same exact tricks to steal Steph Curry from Nike 30 years later, and what we can learn from both of these situations to apply to our own lives. So first, let's talk about how Nike stole Michael Jordan from Adidas. And for that, we have to rewind back to the year 1984. You see, back then, Nike was a small company, mostly known for track and field, and Adidas and Converse dominated the world of basketball shoes. So naturally, Michael Jordan wanted to sign with Adidas when he first entered the NBA.
Did you have a shoe company that you wanted to go with?
That was Adidas.
I like the Lakers, I like Marcus Johnson, and I like Adidas. I like Adidas shoe.
And you know, Michael wanted to sign so badly with Adidas that he didn't even want to take an initial meeting with Nike. But then Nike started making a few chess moves that just changed the game forever. First, they got in touch with Michael's parents, who helped convince Michael to take that meeting with Nike.
Mom, I don't want to hear her. I know what I want to do. I am not going to Nike's mom. I said, Michael, you have to give him an opportunity.
And it was during that meeting that Nike took it a step further. They looked Michael Jordan dead in the eye and said, look, unlike Adidas, we're going to make you the face of our brand, not just another part of it. We're going to put your name in lights. We're going to give you a signature shoe. And just like that, Nike signed a once-in-a-generation player, dethroned Adidas, and now the Jordan brand is worth billions. But you see, 30 years later, Under Armour gave Nike a taste of their own medicine by stealing a once-in-a-generation player from them, Steph Curry. Just like Michael loved Adidas, Steph Curry loved Nike. In fact, he signed a shoe deal with them right after college. But where things started to unravel was when Nike tried to re-sign Steph Curry for a contract extension. And you see, when they invited Steph Curry to have those discussions about their contract extension, they made one of the biggest mistakes in the history of corporate America. So Steph Curry, his agent, his family, they're all sitting around the boardroom table, and all of a sudden Nike representatives get on stage, turn on their PowerPoint, and in big bold letters says the name Kevin Durant. That's right. In front of the Curry family and Steph Curry, they put up a PowerPoint presentation pitching to Kevin Durant because they had just pitched Kevin Durant a few days earlier for his contract extension and didn't remember to update the PowerPoint. That's the equivalent of being out to a date with your loved one, looking her in the eye and saying those magic words, "I love you, Cheryl," when her name is Sandy. And you see, they kept on making mistakes during that meeting. They kept on calling Steph Stefan instead of his full name, Stephen. So needless to say, Steph Curry was livid. And that's when Under Armour started making its chess moves. You see, they started slow. They started sending a bunch of free shoes to Steph Curry's teammate, Kent Bazemore, and got him talking to Steph about how much he loved Under Armour.
He got more gear and boxes in front of his locker every day than anybody else on the team. He's a huge reason, made the switch.
So imagine you're Steph Curry in this situation. Wouldn't you be curious about a shoe brand if you saw them showering your no-name teammate with a bunch of free stuff? And imagine how much more curious you would be if you felt slighted by your current shoe brand like Steph Curry did with Nike. And it was at that moment that Under Armour invited Steph to their headquarters and told him exactly what Nike told Michael Jordan 30 years ago. They said, look, we're going to make you the face of our brand, not just a part of it. Your name is going to be in lights, you're going to get your own signature shoe, and of course, we're going to give you more money to show how much you mean to us. So Steph signed with Under Armour, who promised to put his name in lights instead of that other brand who couldn't even pronounce his name. And today, Steph Curry has one of the best-selling shoes in the NBA to go along with 3 championships and 2 MVPs. In fact, financial analysts claim that Steph Curry has been worth over $14 billion to Under Armour. So where does that leave us? What can we learn from these situations? Well, there's 3 takeaways. First, if you're not getting through to someone, try going through their inner circle first. That may mean their parents, their teammates, or an assistant. Someone who isn't in the limelight, but is still trusted by the person you're trying to reach, like Michael's parents were, or Kent Bazemore was for Steph. Second lesson, don't be a big fish in a big pond for too long. At Adidas, Michael would have been another name when he started out. So would have Steph if he stayed with Nike. But instead, both men took risks to sign with smaller brands at the time to help build their own personal brands in the process. And in fact, this is exactly why Dwayne Wade left Nike too to sign with a Chinese shoe brand named Li Ning, and Klay Thompson did the same by signing with a Chinese shoe brand called Anta. And the third lesson is perhaps the most important, because it's reminding all of us about this quote from Dale Carnegie when he said, "The sweetest sound in any language is the sound of somebody's name." So you gotta get it right. You gotta repeat people's name, even though it's such a little thing. Because if you mess it up like Nike did, you never know when it could cost you $14 billion. And you know, while we're on the subject of people's names, it reminds me of this story of the former CEO of Under Armour and how he used to send a Christmas card to the CEO of Nike that said this.
In the early days of Under Armour, he used to send the head of Nike, Phil Knight, a Christmas card every year and say, "You will know our name."
Yeah, it's true. And everybody else had this sort of like, are you crazy? You're not even on the radar.
Today, I bet Nike CEO not only knows the name of Under Armour, but knows how to pronounce Steph Curry's name as well. That's it for this episode of Admazing. If you like this episode, I think you'll like this one over here that I picked out just for you. If you haven't done so already, make sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, because you won't want to miss the episode that we got coming at you next week. I'll see you guys then.